Hi, I'm Randy Altman with Post Perspective. We're here with Dave Frederick from NetApp. Welcome, Dave.
Hi, Randy. Good to see you.
Good
I
to
uh,
see you.
I built this set over the last 30 years of gardening, so that we could have a nice setting for the interview today.
Well, I'm glad because I've got my beautiful roomy office behind me.
Look at that.
Isn't
It's
it?
even
It's awesome.
branded.
It's branded. Um, so we're here to talk about storage, but other things as well. You guys have been playing in the data fabric space a little bit. Can you tell people what that is and what that offers?
Yeah, well, for the longest time and continually so, NetApp is known as a leader in storage systems and supporting applications that do the kind of workloads that media and entertainment people are looking for. And we recognize the fact that there are different personalities, excuse me, of storage that suit different elements of the workflow. For example, a NAS system, while it's quick and easy to set up and can take advantage of a lot of different applications on a ubiquitous basis, uh, is particularly well suited to the high IOPS, low latency workloads of animation, rendering, and transcoding. Whereas if someone's doing really high res editing and finishing of video, they need more bandwidth and they need more uh, streaming delivery of files, and that's usually better suited by a SAN. Also, companies are looking for ways to provide access to archived content that gives them more flexibility than tape and maybe even lower cost than public clouds. And that's where an on-premise object storage comes in. So these different storage platforms have different personalities that suit different parts of the job. It's like having the proverbial Swiss Army knife and saying, get the right tool for the job. What data fabric is all about is pulling those different storage environments and different storage personalities together to create a seamless environment where data can be where it needs to be and be accessible anywhere. And that includes public clouds, as well as on-premise private clouds using our storage grid product, which is an object storage system, and also sort of dedicated systems for particular workflow components like rendering, transcoding, and editing. Right? So that data fabric provides the connective tissue that moves data around either programmatically or on demand as it's requested or as it's needed as projects are worked on, completed, and finally distributed.
Now, NetApp also, you've been very good about partnering with other people in the storage space. And I know that you, if there was an NAB Vegas, you would have had people on your booth talking about different workflows. Can you fill us in on who that would have been?
Yeah, of course. We were focused on providing people with a view of actual implementations and applications that they could take advantage of on the various platforms and why they're optimized for those platforms and why they work so well. So starting with our E-Series SAN, we invited Pixit Media to show us how they're getting maximum performance out of our E-Series products. And by the way, Randy, our EF600 E-Series products are producing over almost 40 gigabytes per second in a 2RU system. And that allows for a really compact deployment, low power consumption, low rack space utilization, and yet being able to support more than 20 or 30 streams of uncompressed 4K in a 2RU package. So Pixit Media is showing us how they could take advantage of that and add the extra layer of media management and content movement that they do so well. Moving around the booth, I think about PrimeStream showing us on our NAS system, the ONTAP storage, how they can optimize the collection and utilization of AI metadata in the editing process, and also real-time ingest from remote sources, even including bonded cellular capture from the field, which is really, really exciting. They're able to do real-time capture, real-time transcoding, and in fact, real-time editing of content to produce highlights, clips, and all kinds of other things from live productions. So that's really cool. ASE, the three letters ASE, has a product called Fluid, and we're showing their ability to provide the connective, well, rather the connectivity associated with a data fabric that can span the globe. So you can have data appear in one facility in New York and London and Sydney almost simultaneously, and be able to get work done that's collaborative and still cooperative, so that you don't worry about stepping on people. And they're experts at that, and that's what they were there to show. Arvado, with their Vitaspine acquisition recently, has put together a package of being able to proxy edit content directly from object storage, whether it's in a public cloud or a private cloud. And that's super exciting. And that's using Adobe Premiere as the editing platform. So something that everyone's familiar with and knows how to work with. And now they can do that, especially in today's world, remotely from their home studio like yours. They can access content, be able to edit that, and still collaborate on projects as they're working. And finally, there's a relatively newcomer to the M&E space. I think this was going to be their first NAB, called Varnish Software. And Varnish has a on-premises acceleration cache, for lack of a better term, for storage in S3 and object storage formats, that allows you to get the combination of a low-cost object storage environment for storage of active archive or active content, and still get on-premise performance that feels like you have a higher priced storage system on-premise and supporting those users. I speak about this in the past tense, but this is still going on in real time. I mean, this is all happening now. These solutions are available. And in fact, we want to have meetings with folks that have questions about this type of solutions that they're looking for, about data fabric and about how solving their problems. So we have the ability for people to request a meeting at Virtual NAB. And that is, if you've got your pencils ready, https://bit.ly/NetApp_virtual_media. And that'll get you there. Okay.
Fantastic.
And there they can request a meeting, and we'll get the experts on the conference call that can answer all their questions.
Sounds great, Dave. Thanks so much for sharing, and I'll see you at the next one.
Thank you, Randy. Hope it's a face-to-face.